Hi, I'm Charlie with Their Assurance, and this video is about going over a couple of the basic features and functions with your S30 thermostat. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some basic functions of how to use your new thermostat. The very top right, we'll find the menu button that looks like a number of different squares or just little boxes at the top right. If I push that, we want to hit Settings next. Within Settings, at the very top left, you'll see the function or the option to connect it to the Wi-Fi. Now, when you first access this function, you may see the Wi-Fi selection at off. So we just want to touch that little icon right there to allow it to come on. Give it just a moment to update. And once it does, it will allow us to now choose any available or surrounding wireless networks. Of course, choose the network that is yours. And once you do, it's going to ask for the Wi-Fi password. Now, if you haven't changed your Wi-Fi password, most of the times you will find the password located on the back of the wireless router. So for this example, we're just going to hit cancel for now. And let's go back to the main menu by pushing the home button. Now, let's say we're in the summertime and we only want to be focused on just controlling the air conditioning system. If I go to modes and I select cool only, it gives us set point options just for controlling the air conditioning system. Now let's switch over to say now we're in the heating season and we want to focus on just turning on that furnace only. We'll choose heat only. And now it gives us options to control the furnace or the heater only. To make any type of adjustment, just touch the circle on the dial and just move it to where you feel most comfortable. Now during the transition months, like maybe March or April, this heat and cool function can be extremely convenient. So this is for those mornings where you may start the morning off at 49 degrees, so we absolutely may need that heater. But in the afternoon, we're expected highs of maybe 77, and we'll need the air conditioning system. So right now, this is set to operate both the air conditioning system and the heater. It'll kick on the heater if it reaches below 65 degrees, and we'll turn on the air conditioning system once it reaches above 70. So you don't have to keep revisiting the thermostat throughout the day to change from furnace to air conditioning during those transition months. Most often during the summertime though, most folks simply leave it at cool only to control the air conditioning system. Let's go back to that modes and schedules and take a look at this fan option. The fan will allow the blower or the fan that's inside the air conditioning system or the air handler portion to function as on all the time, to function on auto, or to circulate. Auto is most recommended. That means the fan is only going to be activated when the system is calling for air conditioning or the heating system to push the air through the vents. Now, the reason why we don't recommend the circulate feature, especially in environments where high humidity exists in the exterior especially, is running that fan constantly or sometimes each hour can actually draw humidity indoors. So the recommendation is just to leave it at auto in environments where you have high humidity outside. One other important function I just want to show you real quick is going back to the menu settings. We find a lot of customers like to go in and just do some exploring about how they can tweak and adjust how their system operates. Now in the summertime, we all want dehumidification. So most folks find this humidity button right here and they go and activate to dehumidify the system. Now, anytime the air conditioning system is running, it is acting as a dehumidifier and it is dehumidifying the home while the air conditioning system is running. If you turn on this dehumidify, the thermostat will now ignore the set point and focus strictly on the humidification settings and trying to target where the humidification setting is set up in the thermostat. What we've experienced is a lot of customers feel like the system virtually never shuts off and it overshoots the target range, or sometimes it doesn't achieve the target range because, again, with the dehumidification function on, the thermostat is paying more attention to the humidity than the set point. So the recommendation is, if you go in and you find this function, or you find that function turned on, the recommendation, at least in this environment we have in Tulsa, Oklahoma, is to keep it off. So turning the humidity control function off means this thermostat is going to focus on where you have the set point at. And while it's running to achieve that set point, it will always be dehumidifying. Think about this example. Most couples at home don't turn to each other and say, doesn't it feel like it's maybe about 58% humidity in here? Let's turn down the thermostat to maybe 52% humidity. No, instead the focus is on the set point and where folks feel most comfortable. And where they're most comfortable is achieving the set point that they're used to. And again, while the system is running, it is working toward dehumidifying. So these are just a few of the basic functions of the S30. Those are the most common, at least, to activate your air conditioning system, your furnace, or both. The recommendation, again, is to leave the fan mode at auto and the dehumidification on off. I hope this helps. For any questions, always feel free to call us here at Air Assurance. Thank you.